van tour day. We're finally going to do a van tour because we've had a lot of questions in regards to, no one's actually seen inside our van. So today we're going to take you around, we're going to do outside and then we're going to head inside and let's see what you think. This is our van, Vinny.
Vinny's a 2004 Mercedes Sprinter 313 CDI turbo diesel. She's a long wheelbase, a high top as well.
It's me. We're going to swap around a bit today. It's a little bit hot. So we try to keep Vinny as stealth as possible just in case you want to, I don't know, park up the side of the road and have a nap. Who knows? So on this side, as you can see, there is nothing there, but I'll show you what is there. So come with me. So down here we have our P valve. So when we take you inside, we'll show you our toilet setup, but this is our P drain. All you need to do is put a bucket underneath, undo the valve, flush it down the toilet, and it's gone. I think it's a, what litre tank is it? A 20 litre?
20 litres of
so
pure urine.
That should do us for quite a while. Moving along, we have our, we can't see it obviously, but it's our shore power socket. It's actually mounted on this side, on the panel. All you need to do is get your plug and plug it in backwards. And that's your shore power again, nothing on the side. Moving along. But this is our grey water outlet and it's on a ball valve, is that right?
Yes.
So, and that's easy enough. As soon as we leave a campsite, just open it up and let it drain out. And as you can see, it looks like a normal van from the outside, especially from this side.
Another feature of Vinny that's not standard is the BF Goodrich KO2s that we have on her. They're an all-terrain tyre, fantastic grip on them. Because she's two-wheel drive, we need to try and give her as much help as we can, especially when we're driving around in the outback on the sandy roads, rocky roads. They're very quiet, there's no clearance issues. They're a 235 75/15 fit and we run them at about 50 psi. So they do really well and they're very quiet and are very, very stable when you're driving her around, especially with this much weight, and you know, she's got a high centre of gravity as well. Another one of our recent upgrades on Vinny is the Fiamma awning. The original one was black and stuck out like a sore thumb, especially you know, in public when you're trying to be as discreet as possible. So we've now got a nice white awning on the side, works really, really well. The solar panels are on our roof rack, so it doesn't look too obvious, unless it's, you know, to the trained eye. Obviously it would be. We have air conditioning on the roof. It's an Air Command 3000 air conditioning unit. Looks a bit like a refrigerated van, so you could probably pass it off as a butcher's van if you wanted to.
So let's take you inside, Vinny, now. As you can see, we put our awning up. It's way too hot out here, so let's go inside with the aircons up. So, welcome to our humble temporary home. So first feature is the little pull down table, which we use quite a lot actually. It's just really handy, so I don't have to pull out the tables from the back. All we need to get out is a couple of chairs, and
it's good for cooking on as well.
It's good for cooking on as well, yeah. Footwell. This is a little nook here. I actually want to cover this in actually, what do you think? But it's a really good place to put dirty shoes and thongs and stuff like that for the shower when I go on campsites and stuff. But we'll think about the closing in. If you can see just in the doorway here, we have a fire extinguisher, and we have a little case here just for things that we use a lot, like Aerogard and sunscreen and a little leveler and umbrella, just stuff just for easy grabbing. And I'll save the beast bag. And I will take you inside. So first thing when you come into the van is the toilet and the bathroom area. I don't know if it's an ideal spot for it because I really wanted the front to be a real open living area. But anyway, it was a van built by a previous owner, so they did a really good job. So first thing is our bathroom. And we do have a shower and a toilet. I wouldn't say it's a compact fancy bucket.
Well, you put a bag in and you put compost in to stop it smelling.
But we don't really use it for that. We pretty much just use the pee tank, which we use like a toilet anyway. We just... Oh, come in and have a look. So it is just literally... I'll open this lid. Just a bucket. Pee in the front, everything else in the back with the bag. But we haven't used that like that. And shower. It is not a waterproof area. It looks like that, but because of this door, the seals aren't actually...
The lip isn't high enough.
Sealed. So we do put a shower curtain inside on the hooks.
That
It works
be
okay.
changing.
Yes, we will change this. So this is our temporary hot water system. This is going to move. Tim is going to put this underneath the sink when we install a larger tank.
A larger water tank needs to go in the garage.
So
it's
this,
12 volt, 240 volt hot water system.
yeah.
It's pretty quick. It takes about 10 minutes to warm up, and you can get a good shower out of it.
Yeah. This is a 20-litre water tank, which is hooked just to the shower. It's not to the rest of the van at all.
It needs to be moved because it restricts the driver's seat from going back.
Yeah.
The previous owner had little legs. That's all I can
He was a
say.
bit shorter than Tim. But it's okay, but yeah. Alright, our kitchen area. First of all, we have an extended worktop. This also works the same as the one at the outside. If I can get it open, thank you. And it's handy if only one person is in the van, because it's a limited room because of the shower. Mostly we have this down. Tim installed this lovely LED light at the top there. Lovely. And the backdrop was done by a previous owner, which I really like. We have what sort of faucet is this? We call it a faucet here. It's a tap.
It's a tap. It pulls out and you can use it. It's got a shower function on it.
Yeah.
You can demonstrate. They always do in the movie. You can't pull it out.
So this is a little cutout they made for the sink. We have a water filter for drinking water and a soap dispenser. Yes, we got this on a sale at Maya. It was 100 down to 50. But it's really handy. I mean, lots of van lifers have the magnetic knives, but I sit just there, and if we had an accident, I don't want to be stabbed. So this actually keeps it quite secure. So that's handy. Up here is where we keep all our electrical. When we've done renovating, we'll have all our electrical
fuse panels, switches, monitors, all the gauges for the water tanks.
Stuff like that.
Will
At the
be up
moment,
there.
we're keeping our
It's just
random charges and things. We're not going to show you up there. Up here, I use for bathroom stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
It's more of a bathroom cabinet.
This is our bathroom cabinet. Top drawer, cooking. We have second drawer, plates, cups, which I probably need to pare down. In here, I have pared down, a little less space.
More crockery.
No, I'm not going to buy anything else to fill it. More crockery and stuff. This is our junk drawer. Everywhere has to have a junk drawer. Spare plates when we have visitors, which we haven't had actually yet. And in here, I'll open one side first. Oh, we have little catches on here too to stop them from flying out. Just our, is it a 30-litre tank or a 50?
That's just a 30 litre at the moment. We've got water gauges for the grey water, and the P tank you can see is half full. The grey water tank isn't at the moment. So,
but yeah, that's just.
But that gauge is going to be relocated up to the top because it's wobbling around. We've got water pump there. This is where they're going to fit the water heater and dispense of this tank, put a bigger tank in.
And unlike other vans, we have a massive, massive pantry. It's full size, and it could feed us for, I reckon, a good month if we filled it up. So,
All the right stuff.
yeah. Sorry, it's probably not tidy in there. So but whose is really? We just drove here. And just last but not least, this is from the previous owners. This nice little
memory board.
Memory board, yeah. I want to get a little Polaroid camera and maybe put some photos up, and it's quite cute. Anyway, I'll hand you over to Tim for the next bit.
Right, moving on to the cab. Pretty basic. Nothing's much changed since the day she came off the production line. Yeah, it's pretty simple. We've got some little lights up here, little tap lights, LED. They're just battery. They're just extra. They come off from a magnet. The stereo system is just your basic stereo system. Not too bad. She's a 5-speed manual. We would have liked to have an auto, but you know, you can't have everything. We will be getting a swivel seat for her because at the moment she's just a fixed seat. So when we go camping, we just unbolt her, switch it round, and it works quite well. But we definitely need to get the swivel seat kit. Cup holders. There is some under storage. We're going to put a little safe under there for some valuables. That's pretty much the cab. And a sunflower.
Of course. Moving on.
We have a massive fridge. It's a 12 volt, or it can be 12 volts or 240 volts. It doesn't really drain the batteries at all on this 12 volt mode. And it keeps the food nice and cool.
It is huge. It's bigger than other vans.
We've got a big freezer compartment. You get a whole head in there if you need to. Very good for murdering people, this van. Normal size fridge, and then as an added bonus at the bottom, we have a drinks drawer. And you get,
I love that idea,
lots and lots of water in here. Keeps it nice and cool all day long.
I don't think this fridge is cheap, but it's very good.
It is a Viti Frigo 150. I believe they're pretty expensive. This up here is the extractor fan for the shower. Air sucked in here, and also it keeps the fridge cool if it starts getting a bit warm when you're out in the desert. Air conditioning control. This works really well. It's mainly 240 use off of shore power, but at the moment we're running off our battery system. You can run it for about an hour off the battery system without any trouble at all. Okay, over here we just have a little storage box which doubles up as a seat for us, and also a step to get up on this massive bed. This is the battery cupboard. We'll talk about that another time. Here we have a smart monitor. Sandy can use this to work on. It does wireless connection to a keyboard or a laptop. It mirrors nicely. We can have it round here. We can have it down here. Sometimes Sandy works. She puts the desk out, puts the keyboard on here, pushes this back and down to there. Works nicely. This little table just slides in and out. This comes up, it also rotates, not hitting the fan, rotates this way so you can sit in bed and watch Netflix and chill. It's a good little, it's made by Ergotron, and they use it in the medical industry. Set it to stay in certain positions. When we were driving along, it gets stowed in place with the bungee cords to these hooks at the back. So there's never a problem there. Little 12 volt fan for at night. That works quite well. Doesn't look very big, but it does. It's just nice to move the air around in the van while you're trying to sleep. Here we have 3 massive drawers.
I think they're a metre. They go a metre back, don't they?
Yeah, they're about a metre. They go quite a way back.
If we were living in here, that would be used a bit differently than what we're using it right now. But
and these latch. This is for our sunscreens that go in the front when we're parked up. So they're really good and they work really well. They're very good at keeping the heat out, and if it's cold, heat in. In the bottom here, just the pots and pans, a gas stove. We've got a double gas burner stove in the back as well. And this is pretty cool. This is our pop-up electric teapot, not teapot, kettle. And that hardly pulls. It pulls 1,000 watts, So with the 3000 watt inverter that we've got in here, not an issue. 2 minutes later, enough hot water for 2 cups of tea.
Perfect.
And no real loss to the battery system.
So we have a wine fridge and a pop-up tea maker. Perfect for us.
We'll talk about the battery system and the electric system another time.
It'll take ages. And welcome to our bedroom. This bed is actually a full-size double, which makes it really handy to get sheets and covers and stuff for it. It's super comfortable. I'm not sure what it is actually. It's the previous owners they bought new, so
it's very similar to a koala mattress. Very, very comfortable.
Very similar, yeah. So up here we have our cupboards. You want to come around? We have our cupboards next to the bed. This is Tim's side, this is my side. I'll open my side, hopefully it's... Of course we have the van life hat. I'll move it. That's okay. Underwear up the top, and I've got dirty washing is down the bottom when we're away. Hats. I could live, I don't know, we could actually live in here easily. The previous owners lived in for a year.
While they toured Australia,
yeah,
kite surfing.
So we installed this little curtain here. It gives a nice privacy at the back when you're parked up anywhere.
It lets lots of light in as well.
Yeah, without having to shut the doors because you're sitting here reading a book or something. We have all our charging sockets here for our phones. We can turn the lights off and on from here, so we don't have to run out to the front of the van and turn them off. You probably can't see, but the bed is pushed forward slightly, and there's a little shelf at the back here to put our water bottles, etc. We have a hammock hook. I was over the moon to hear that they put a hammock hook in, but we haven't. We bought a hammock, ready to go, but haven't parked anywhere where there's a tree or anything, so haven't tried it yet.
Every site we've gone to had no trees.
Yeah. So, but looking forward to using that. Anything else we should talk about at the back here?
No,
I think that's about it.
Rear of the van, Vinny. As you can see, we're Back to the Future nerds with our out of time number plate and our DeLorean Motor Company sticker.
Of course.
This is the garage. We've got a nice big step on the back, which is really handy. There's the reverse camera there, so we have no trouble putting her backwards. Doors open fully. We have a nice little table on the back door here. Handy as a workshop. For a workshop, we've got the garage. This is big enough to take surfboards in length. At the moment, we're full of kayaks and camping equipment. This side, not so long because there's a battery box behind that. Still long enough to put a gazebo in there, chairs, got our mats, and some other bits and bobs. This top drawer here is nice and big. This is where we keep all our shoes, and gum boots.
Well, not all of our shoes. Some I've got some inside.
Well, yeah. This is the tool shed. This is where I keep my tools. And this is very handy as a workbench.
Don't forget our
fire blanket.
Don't forget our washing line.
Oh yeah. Another feature we have. We lock both the doors like this. We have a clothesline.
Which has come in handy a few times.
Which is handy for hanging up our surf gear. Our wetsuits.
We don't surf. But handy for towels.
Our scuba equipment.
Changes that we are going to make in the future. As we told you, this is a build from a previous owner, and it's just, even though it is a fantastic van and we love it,
and a few little issues and quirks that need to be ironed out.
Yeah, the bathroom is going to change, and anyway,
and the electrics.
Yeah. But anyway, please subscribe and like the video. It really helps us a lot.
Thank you very much, and yeah, if you'd like to leave a comment, please do, especially if it's a nice one. As always, if it's a horrible comment, keep it to yourself. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Sure it's recording? Okay. Time to do that. To do that obligatory vantour. Hello guys, welcome back to the sand van.